Hello duelists, welcome back to the Crown Corp channel. My name is Bram, and today I'm going to show you how to build a deck in the Smart Duel Disk. So yeah, the first thing you need to do to get started is obviously download the Smart Duel Disk on your iPhone or your Android phone, and make sure that you are on version 0.12 point something. We're currently at 0.12.3. If you have already installed the app, all you need to do is update it. And if you haven't installed the app yet, there are links for that in the description down below, so make sure to follow those. But once you have the app, you can just open it. And the first time when you open it, you either need to create an account or sign in, but that flow is pretty obvious. But when you have created an account and you are signed in, all you need to do is click on Initiate Link. And once you're on the new screen, all you need to do is head over to the Deck tab. And then you can already see that I have created a personal deck that I called Obelisk, because it is my Obelisk deck. But yeah, to create your own deck, you will need to click on Create Deck, obviously. Which will open the file manager of your phone, and it's possible that you have to give your permission first, but the reason we use the file manager of your phone is pretty obvious. There currently isn't a deck building system like most Yu-Gi-Oh apps where you can just search and filter and then drag and drop cards to create a deck. I could create this myself, but I know that so many other developers have already done it. So yeah, the way it works instead is that you can use any other tool to create a deck. Well, not the official Yu-Gi-Oh ones, I guess, but there are many unofficial Yu-Gi-Oh projects like this one, for example, Dueling Book. But there's also Edo Pro, Yu-Gi-Oh Omega, and you probably have some other unofficial simulators installed on your phone or on your computer. And what these allow you to do is, I'm just going to head over to my decks here on Dueling Book. I guess it's over at Deck Constructor. So yeah, this is my Obelisk deck, the one that I already showed you in the app. And yeah, the way this works is that you can just search for cards. Let's say that I want to do something crazy or weird and add a sliver to my deck. I can just search for it, add it to my deck. And once I'm done editing my deck, I can save it, but I can also export it. And the way I want to export it is as a YDK file. So this is kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck file. It's a special format, it's a special type of file, and you can actually export YDK files from all those simulators that I mentioned before, so Dueling Book, Edo Pro, Omega, and probably tons of other apps and programs out there. So yeah, I'm just going to click on OK here, and it's going to export a YDK file to my computer. And what you need to do then is move that YDK file to your phone or upload it to the cloud, and then select it, and then the app will create a new deck for you. As you can see, I've done it here on iOS. I'm just going to call this deck iOS for now. Alright, so my deck has been saved, and we can see that it has been added to my list of personal decks. And we're going to do the same here on Android. I'm going to click on the I need a hero YDK file, and then let's name this one Android for now. Alright, and as you can see, the decks have already been synced to both devices, because yeah, I set it up in a pretty cool way, where it automatically fetches all the latest data of your deck. So yeah, I didn't have to refresh the page here on my iPhone, for example, when I added the other deck here on Android, which is pretty cool, at least in my opinion, but I'm geeky like that. So yeah, what you need to do to be able to use your deck now is just head over to the duel screen. I'm going to click on Enter Duel Room. And once it's loaded, what you need to do now, this is new, is first select the deck, or you can click this button to go back to the deck screen and explore all the available decks. But once you know which one you're going to use, you can just click on this button, click on this drop down, and then select the deck that you want to use. So I'm just going to pick the iOS deck here. And yeah, the same thing goes for skill cards, so I can just press this button. And let's say that we want to use the Here Goes Something skill, then all we need to do is go back to the Duel Room screen and click on Here Goes Something. There we go. And now we can create a room. We're going to do the same thing on my Android phone, so I'm just going to select the Android deck. Let's take Beatdown, for example, doesn't really matter. We can copy the room code from here, and I hope this works, but I'm not certain. That's definitely not it. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm just going to type it over. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's enter the room. And now, as you can see, the duel has started. And here on Android, I can use my Android deck. I have my skill card here, Beatdown, which I can activate. And then on the iOS simulator here, I can do the same thing. I see that I have the Here Goes Something skill, and I can just activate it. So yeah, that is how you can create the custom deck for the Smart Duel Disk and also use it. So yeah, I might create a more advanced version of deck building later on. But for now, all you can do is update the name of the deck. So for example, if I say I need a hero here, you can see that the name has been changed, and we can already see that the change has also been made here on the iPhone. And you can also just delete the deck if you want to get rid of it, and then it will be gone forever. So yeah, that's the way deck building works right now. In the future, I might create my own version of deck building, who knows, if I have a lot of free time on my hands. But if I have time, I'd probably rather spend it on other features or on the gazer or something. So yeah, I hope you like deck building. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, just be creative. Anyway, I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope you can have a duel sometime. If you want to find me or other duelists, you can always just join us in the Smart Duel server. Is that what it's called? It might also be called the Crown Corp server. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The link for that is down in the description below, and there you will also find a link to our Twitter, our Patreon, maybe our Instagram, which I honestly barely use, so that's not the most interesting one. But yeah, so definitely Discord and Twitter are the best ways to stay up to date with the latest news and information about the project. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them there or here in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting the project, and I hope to see you in the next video.